Is this working? Yeah? So I'm going to do 3 short pieces of poetry. Cool? Thanks. Okay. This one is all about creativity, so I think this is like the perfect place to do it. And I'm from Colorado, and I have one night in Vegas, and this is where I chose to spend it. So thank you. Thank you. I have so much I want to do with life, but you'll never be a master. So I pick and I choose, but damn it, it's true. What you don't practice, you lose. And is this what we call civilization? A society that stifles creation. That boy with all the voices in his head, maybe he was born to write a play. And that girl, yeah, she's blind, but maybe she was meant to be creating with clay. And that boy diagnosed with ADD. God forbid he was just born to be free. But we gave him a pill because his energy was lost in translation. Now you should see him if he forgets to take his medication. And we wonder why our society reeks of addiction, all of our outlets taped off with restriction. No, he never wrote a play. All of his attempts interrupted by an extended hospital stay. And the clay, it hardens and breaks, and touched by her hand, another case of stolen art, reprimand. And well, he's doing well, but his happiness reeks of that awful smell. No, maybe I'll never be a master, but I choose that over being forced and funneled into this reoccurring disaster. All right, 2 more. This one's a little bit darker, sorry. Just 4 days ago, I lost my mind. I lost it in the words of, there is no fucking God. And he wonders why I lost faith. Because I watched them go to church when trials were among us and the oldest was behind bars. Why I don't have faith? The trials never ended, the cops always knocked, and I have more faith in a jail cell than answered prayers. And today we call the cops ourselves. That's how you ended up there, and God didn't widen the space between the bars holding you back, no. You waited on a system that operates 9 to 5 weekdays. Too bad it was Friday and God couldn't speed up time. Why I don't have faith? Because God never helped me put down the bottle. I released my grip when I removed that cross and realized that the only person holding on was me. You say it hurts you, Dad, but your God would have killed me. So take that with a grain of salt. The smartest thing I ever did was realize that the only God there is resides inside of me. The only actions that God ever takes are those that I take myself, but you close your eyes and bow your head. Your God is sleeping, Dad, because you won't wake up. 4 days ago, I sat with my grandmother catching tears in tissues, understanding that I turned on her daughter years ago because of that man, and it kills me that I can't seem to have both. Then he called and I ran away. 5 p.m. and he's got somewhere to be. I asked, where could he possibly be going? Church. Right. Because God will fix the damage. God can't fix the damage. I wonder what he prayed about as he lit his candles. I wonder what piece of himself he shows to God. Is it that piece of him that he hides in the basement, the piece of him that if he were only to show us? Your God is greedy, Dad, taking all those parts of you that we could really use. Wish you would say to us what you say to him. Maybe you actually pray about family, but here you preach history and war, relentless. Why I don't have faith? You waste your energy on melting wax and conserve the rest in the dark. I lost my mind 4 days ago. I haven't seen you in 2, and I'm 3 floors above, and God, he must be hiding in the floorboards. But I know it's not God, Dad. It's you and it's me. And there's nothing wrong with your faith or my lack of it. And even softens my heart to know that you lit a candle, that there's a piece of you that only your God can see. I just wish you carried that light home, Dad, instead of letting it burn in an empty church among the sorrows of the rest. I'm 3 floors above, and I'm scared to go where you're residing. Carry that light home, Dad, because it's there I think the devil is hiding. Do I have time for one more? So this one isn't done, that's why I have to kind of read it. But it's all about like this experience right here, and it's a little grotesque, so you're welcome. This is about all of you. It's called Metal Eating Metal. They taste filling. Like I'm eating them all up, eyeballs, ears, mouths for keeping quiet. This is my delicious audience. They taste of pennies. Their blood, like my blood, runs warm as I devour them. Metal, eating metal. But wait, I am at once a malleable substance, melting, molding. They chew me up, but swallow me whole. Beautifully, they devour me. I have come to them on a platter, and as much as I like to believe the mic is my utensil, it is actually their fork, their knife, my dress, their napkin. I watch them as they wipe my blood from their mouths, sometimes a groan, a moan to follow. Something I said tore me up and let them drink me down. This is metal, eating metal. I exist for their tongues, their stomachs, and those porcelain thrones. They will digest me before their night is through. The full ones, the ones who loosened their pants with the hopes that nobody noticed as they shoveled life down their throats. The full ones who beg for more despite the pain will tell me just how good I taste. I remind them of themselves, they say, in eating me they're munching forgotten memories, trapped days, and twisted minds. They tell me how wonderful it is to taste things raw, unfiltered. They love that blood drips from the corners of their mouths. They never ordered well done, but most days it's the only way we know how. We show up cooked, hard-boiled, but I am over easier, sunny side up. I spill over and they wipe me up. We are afraid of messes these days, so we show up off the stovetop so we may never have to worry about them stomaching us. But they, those eyeballs, ears, mouths for keeping quiet, they like the chance that I may make them sick. They like it raw, they say, so they may be reminded of the times where they used to be. Their silence is my music, and I undress myself before their eyes. Laying on that platter, they pull out their forks and knives. They lick their lips. Compliments to the chef, some say. And those words are my dessert, and how they don't know that this sugar high fattens me up. I prepare myself for my next meal, yet they are my next meal, and I am their next meal. We will devour each other beautifully. This is metal, eating metal. Thank you.